What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little maintenance on my Honda Ruckus. I'm going to do an oil change because I don't want to take my bike back to the dealer for the 500-mile maintenance. So I'm going to do everything here myself. But the first thing I'm going to take care of today is the oil change. So let me go over that with you guys. There's a couple things you're going to need. Obviously, you're going to need some oil. You're going to need a 17mm wrench with an extension. Ratchet with an extension. You're going to need a 17mm wrench, a rag, something to catch your oil in. Let me go over that stuff with you guys real quick. Here's the oil that I'm using. Now it is for motorcycles, so you have to make sure you get that. Can you use regular oil? I'm not going to say yes or no, but they sell it motorcycle oil for a reason. You're going to need a funnel and you're going to need a measuring cup. You need a measuring cup, something like this. Because you're supposed to put 19.2 ounces of oil in, or a sixth of a quart. You probably need a rag too, and then I have some other little gadget I'm going to be using. So let me get you guys set up. I'll show you where the oil drain is. I'll show you where the little screen is that you have to change. You don't have to change it. You have to take it apart and clean it. So let me get you guys set up. Be right with you. Alright guys, I'm back. The first thing you're going to want to do is remove your dipstick. So do that before you even go any further into this. Alright, now your oil drain plug is going to be right here. This big guy, 17mm. So you need a 17mm ratchet with an extension for that. And then the screen is right here. And you're going to need a 17mm wrench for that, so you can access that. And you're going to need some type of drain pan. And I have this little gadget here, so just in case the oil starts dripping down on my stand I have here. So what you do is you loosen this guy. So that's loose. It'll be easier if you get in there and don't take it out too fast. Take it out nice and slow, depending on what kind of drain pan you're using. Now you can start the bike, you know, before you do this, and so the oil will come out a little faster, depending on how much of a rush you're in. Alright, once that's all done, grab a rag. Go ahead and clean your bolt off. Get it nice and clean. Now these are crush washers, so you're only going to be able to use them so many times. You're supposed to change it every time you do an oil change. That's what Honda says. But I just flipped mine, so I'll get a couple oil changes out of this. I'll probably go 4 oil changes before I actually get a new crush washer. That's what I do on my cars, and I have never had a problem, no leaks and anything like that. So you want to clean your bolt up. You want to clean around where the bolt goes. So if there's any type of debris left, you get rid of that. And go ahead and reinstall your bolt. go ahead and tighten. It's supposed to be 14 pounds, 14 foot-pounds if you want to get crazy and start using a torque wrench. I just hand tighten it, that's all, it's fine. Alright, that part's done. Now we're going to move over here to the strainer. Now no oil should come out of here, but we'll see. Make sure you pay attention to how this comes apart, because it has to go back a certain way. Now what this strainer does is it acts like an oil filter. So you got your cap. You got your spring. And you got your strainer. Now this is supposed to stay on to the cap. It goes like that, so if yours comes off, that just goes around there. And the strainer catches any little pieces of metal that might be in there. Let me see if I can get something out. I don't think there's anything in here. There's a little piece down here. A little piece of something. See? Catches any particulates or anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this stuff all cleaned up, guys, and I'll get back with you in 1 second. And before you do put this all back together, just make sure you get it all cleaned up. If there's anything on it, get it off now. Alright, it goes back together like this. Okay? Now this is supposed to be 17 foot-pounds, if I'm not mistaken. But I just hand tighten it. I've always done it this way with all my vehicles and I've never had any problems. Just don't over tighten it, whatever you do. You'll be fine. It's got an O-ring, so. And that should be tight enough. Alright, so now your oil's out. what's the next step? Next step is going to be get rid of all this old stuff. Next step is getting your measuring cup and your oil. We're going to measure out 19.2 ounces, like I said. This isn't going to be 100% precise, but it's going to be pretty close. That's around where you want to be. Let me move this stuff to the other side and get set up, and I'll bring you guys there. Alright guys, last step is putting the oil back in the bike. Now your dipstick would be here. Mine's already out because I want to take it out so I can drain the oil. So you're going to need some type of funnel. Pour your oil in. Clean around the dipstick area. Clean your dipstick off. I don't know if you guys can see that. Your oil should be right about to where my fingernail is. That's where you want to be on the dipstick. So let the bike run. After you're all done, let the bike run for about 10 minutes. Let the oil cycle and let the bike cool down, and then check your oil gun, and if need be, add oil. So that's it for this, guys. I hope that was an informative video. This was the first time I've actually done this myself, so we all learned something together. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be doing a gear oil change. That'll be in my next video. And then in the future there's going to be another video. I'm going to take apart the variator and all that stuff and change the weights. I'll let you guys see that. I'll probably put a new belt on. I believe that's part of the 500-mile maintenance that Honda does, which I can't take my bike back there because for what? Because they're just going to void my warranty, and there's no point in going back for doing simple maintenance like this. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys. If you like what you saw, give me a subscribe. Hit that bell for every time I post a video, you get a notification. Until the next video, peace.